Okay, so we are here at the Nuestra Señora del Pilar Shrine, Zamboanga City. So today is Monday. It's about 2:45 in the afternoon. So we're here to vlog my meditation. So whenever I visit the shrine. Okay, so good afternoon everyone. My name is Arnel Madrazo. I'm the teacher blogger. So at this particular time, I'd like to share to you my meditations. So the way I meditate, but I'm not here to talk about religion, nor I'm here to convert anyone. So as a blogger, my purpose is to share to you the process. Process of what? On my part, you can see me nowadays as someone who might be successful in his career, someone who is a loving husband and a caring father, a good friend to a good teacher to students. But it's important to know the process of how this came about, no? It's important to also share to you the process of transformation. So I didn't just automatically become this person. This took a while before I became this responsible, good Christian. No, it took a while. No? So I would say about 2018. So that was a time when I decided to serve God through Mother Mary here in the shrine. So this did not just come easy for me. Maybe you might think the things that you see in me right now, this came not easy for me like other people. Maybe some of you might just take things in your life easily. On my part, it was not easy. It was never easy becoming this better version of myself. That's why, I cannot really generalize what I'm sharing in my blog, but maybe, we also have to consider that we have different circumstances in life. So on my part, I cannot generalize. I cannot preach whatever good things that are happening in my life. No? Nor would I want to conclude nor interpret the scripture. But one thing for sure, when I started serving God here at the shrine, I started to really experience God meaningfully. By meaningfully, I mean something deep. Not that I'm receiving all these miracles, blessings in life. It's never about just the miracles. Although it's true, it's a fact that I've been receiving these graces from God. From when I returned home from Manila. So when I applied in WIMSU, I started really from the bottom. So from the bottom, the lowest rank, and now to the higher rank. So presently, I can say that I'm at a better place right now. But again, in my blogs, it's never about the product of who I am right now. It's really the process of how I came about, how I became this version of myself. So what made me decide to finally say yes to God? Maybe when you're young, you'd like to experiment. You'd like to go on an adventure. Sometimes you decide on things that without carefully considering the repercussions or the consequences. So young people, like I was before, was quite adventurous, no? And quite hard-headed. No? That's the reason why maybe God gave me trials that would really change me, that would really mold me to becoming a better version of myself right now. So, and of course, the help of the Mother of God, of Our Lady, really did help. No? You might argue, no, on the basis of theology and all, but for me, as I said, as a blogger, I'm sharing you the process. For me, I'm also as well a scientist. No? I do research, I do scientific paper, but when it comes to my faith, it's a different story. No? I'm really vocal to whatever I am experiencing with my life with Our Lady. No? So if there are good things to share, I share. No? I'm one of those Marian devotees who is really very expressive. I don't hide that I'm a Marian devotee. So it's all about, being grateful, also finding time to meditate. So it's really important that we need to find time to pray and meditate and be thankful for all the blessings that we receive. No? So, how often do I come here? Of course, since I'm serving here, at least in a week, we are required to serve at least once a week. But I kind of requested for a break because I'm quite busy at school. But now, perhaps after January, by February, I'm going to serve on a weekly basis. So once a week, and other than once a week, sometimes I come over. I just come over to visit and just have lunch with her. No? So you might say that really my relationship with Our Lady is like really a mother and son relationship. When I come here, I talk to her in good times and bad, especially so in bad times. So whenever I'm experiencing doubt, confusion, and whenever I feel like I'm lost, I come here just to talk to her. Even in times when I'm doing research work and I am short of ideas. So sometimes I'm experiencing mental block. I come here and then just pray and ask. I'm just asking her for ideas. So give me ideas on what to do. And sometimes, she would answer. She would give me ideas while I'm here. And it's a fact. It's true on my part. So it's like, I'm not ashamed to tell her that I don't really have any idea for this particular topic. And so sometimes after minutes, she would inspire me to think about something and then write. So I cannot really explain to you scientifically what is happening here, in terms of miracles that I'm experiencing. But that is why this is called faith. So whatever is your faith, whatever is your religion, I'm showing you the process. Meaning, so if you're a Muslim, then be a good Muslim. So if whoever you're serving, whatever faith you are, what is important is that you will the good of the others. When you will the good of the other, that means to say you have love in your heart. You have the care and love and thoughtfulness for other people. And I think that is really what matters in life. So again, I'm not here to convert anyone. So what I'm saying is that I'm sharing you the process. I'm sharing you my transformation. So whatever you see now, it's the product. So if you see Dr. Arnel as someone who is very successful now in his career, we've reached the desired rank in a university. It's really not the point. Point is the process more than the product. Okay, so for maybe those of us or those of you who are maybe viewing this vlog and then maybe were inspired by the process of my transformation, my meditation here at the shrine. Let's say you are in a very difficult situation right now. Okay, so maybe you're at a point where you're at the level where you might be giving up. Maybe thinking of, maybe you don't understand what you're going through right now. So maybe you're depressed, no? And anxious. So maybe I can help by telling you, first of all, that I am not immune. I'm not immune to depression. No? I'm not immune to anxiety. Let's say I was once there. No? I was once there, like where you are right now. And so all I did was to say yes to God. All I did was to approach Him and find Him. So when we are lost, it's important that we need to find someone who is the most reliable. And I think the most reliable being is God. So I'm not speaking on behalf of the atheists. No, I cannot do something about those who do not believe in God. I am only here maybe for those who are willing to listen. And maybe if there's just a small room for you to welcome God, and there's really a big chance that you will also experience peace, you'll experience joy, and you will experience fulfillment. So the first thing to do, I think, if you're in a situation where it's full of confusion and you feel like you're lost, the first thing to do is to really welcome God, accept God, no, in your life. And for me, it's not enough just to pray, no, alone in your room. It's really, you really have to serve somewhere. So whatever is your faith, it's important that you should have a community. You should have a church. So, or if you're a Muslim, I think, you're aware that there's really a need for us to spend time, no? Because it's our obligation to also serve God. So on my part, I already reached the point where I'm serving God. No, I'm now serving God. So there's certain level of obligation. But you might argue, Nel, maybe you're just doing this because you are forced to, because you're obliged. No, the reason why I committed, because I love God. I believe that I am His son and that He is my father. And so fathers would always correct us when we are wrong, especially when we commit and then our faith dwindles and then our commitment dwindles and sometimes we don't anymore approach Him and serve Him. So on my part, when I decided to serve God through this shrine, through the Mother of God, Our Lady of the Pillar, I committed 100%. No? So I cannot make excuses, no? that I cannot attend the mass, nor I cannot serve Him. But in cases where I'm really that preoccupied, we are given the option to inform. So what I'm saying is that, okay, so you believe in God, you accepted God, but it's also important to follow, to obey whatever is inspiring you to do. Like, for example, this blogging. So the blogging is really making me creative. It's as if, I'm led by the Spirit to communicate, to share, and to inspire. So maybe some of you might think that I'm doing this for number of likes and monetization. It's not. I'm not doing this for money, but I'm doing this because I'm led by the Spirit, even just to touch one soul in this blog. So if you're listening to this blog and maybe you are inspired to serve and accept Him, and just do it. Just serve Him. And that is what I did. especially so when you are lost, when you are confused, when you're burdened with something. All you need to do is to approach Him, serve Him, and continuously spend time with Him. So that's it for today. So thank you for following me. So I do not really know the reason why you're following me. So maybe in the succeeding vlogs, I would want to share more as to how I became a better version of myself right now. No, so there are a lot of things that really made me. One factor is really the spiritual side of me. Then the rest may be practical stuff, no? Practical things that I applied in order to become a better version of myself. That would be, for example, discipline. So maybe the next vlog is about how I maintain discipline, no? Discipline in the family, discipline in my work, and discipline in my personal life, no? In my alone time, no? In my alone time, it's important still to really maintain that discipline. So maybe that would be my next vlog. So thank you very much for your time listening to me. May God bless you, and see you soon. Bye. See you later.